with Jon Impemba and James Grande.
What is going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here with James Grande. Welcome into the Fantasy Alarm NBA DFS Playbook Preview Show. We are taking a look at the Monday 7-game DraftKings main slate. Grande, man, how are we doing, friend?
We are doing good. Nice 7-gamer. Tons of news already come through the pipeline with outs and questionables and a bunch of stuff that we have learned. But it was a good week of it's been a good basketball season to start. I feel like it's been a very competitive season outside of like the 3 teams that are clearly worse than everyone else by like infinite levels, like the Nets, the Wizards,
the Nets
and
won
the Pacers. Today. Yeah, because they played the Wizards. The Nets, the Pacers, the Wizards are just like infinitely worse than everybody else. And it's not the Pacers' fault that they're in this. Like, they don't deserve to be in this category.
At this point, they're really only missing one guy, though, right? They're just missing Mathurin.
Dude, they're missing Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, sure, but we knew that going into the year. I'm talking about like the current iteration of their team.
Yeah, but they missed Nembhard for all but 5 games. He played 17 minutes. TJ McConnell has played all but 3 games. Aaron Nesmith got hurt the other day. He's going to miss extended time.
I forgot Nesmith got hurt again. Yeah.
Okay. Like, dude, they've already gone the rest route with Pascal Siakam in a back-to-back because they're like, what the hell is the point? Like,
sure,
this is a gap year if I've ever seen one. Like, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But, like, it has been just bad break after bad break after bad. I mean, think about the Obi Toppin, John, how good Obi Toppin was playing. He got hurt. Yeah. Think about Quentin Jackson, how, like, oh, look, they actually have a player, a serviceable point guard playing for Andrew Nembhard. Nope, he's hurt too. Like, but they are on that tier right now because of injuries, but everything else has been super high level. A lot of fun basketball going around the NBA. Excited to talk shop with you again. But before that, John,
sure.
Before we talk shop, before we talk ball, because we're ball knowers. If you guys are new here, or if you're not, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Helps us tremendously. We appreciate it greatly.
Trying to think of a question to ask that we can put in the comment section as well.
Who's everyone's favorite? Who's everyone root for in hoops? Like we do this fun thing called DFS every day. Do you guys have allegiances to any team? Like, I'm a Bulls fan. I used to live in Orlando. I
wear a Magic hat.
I became a de facto Magic fan because the games are so fun to go to. Yeah, let us know who you root for.
That's fair. Yeah, put your favorite NBA team in the comment section of today's show. Hit the like button so we can continue to get over the 100 likes for show. That's the goal we set each and every day as we set out to continue to grow the Fantasy Alarm YouTube channel for all of you guys. All right, your top spend up plays here: Giannis, Cade, SGA, and Maxey are over $10,000 here. We'll see who suits up, who doesn't. Cade obviously has been missing some time lately, but he is 11,000. SGA, Maxey, your top 3 up over 10,000. Harden on a back-to-back is 99. You have Ball at 98. It's your top 5 on this slate. Do you feel any particular way towards one or the other there? Obviously, Cade versus Indiana and SGA versus the Pelicans are some interesting matchups to take advantage of.
Would love to play those 2 individuals. Not sure either game could stay remotely competitive. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
King No Blood over here talking,
I know, but like Indiana is getting blown out by every single team in the history of. I play Andrew Nembhard every slate, John.
8.5 point spread currently for that game.
John, I play Andrew Nembhard every slate because he's underpriced every slate.
Pelicans are a few touchdown underdogs.
Dude, the Thunder just beat the Lakers, the brakes off the Lakers the other day without Lou Dort, Aaron Wiggins, and Jalen Williams hasn't played a game this year.
No.
Beat the brakes off that team. They're like 10-4 this year. Like, I don't like they're just
currently sitting at 17.5 is the line on that.
Look, one. I will happily play those two. But if you play them, like it's not that you're upset because you don't think they're going to perform. It's are they going to get fourth quarter minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Not that Shea hasn't really hurt Shea. He hasn't played 30 minutes in 3 games, and he scored 53 plus fantasy points in all 3. So it's not like he hasn't been getting there. But second leg of a back-to-back for the Pelicans is obviously concerning. They're starting 2 rookies.
Yep.
It is great. Yeah. But I think the next tier, like I shouldn't even say next tier, like Maxey, we already know no Embiid, possibly return of Paul George, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Might return in this game. James Harden has been on an absolute nuclear warpath over the last few games. There's no Kawhi Leonard. This was kind of exactly what he was doing. James Harden back in Philly, by the way, during this nuclear warpath. I imagine he's going to be received very well by the crowd that is going to show up in games. The LaMelo one is a little worrisome for me, and I only say that because he got benched in the fourth quarter of the Milwaukee game, and I don't like that.
Sure.
I'm not saying that's going to continue, but I definitely don't like when a player at 9,800 is still being benched in the fourth quarter of games. Like he may or may not happen again, but it's obviously within the range of outcomes.
Your next tier jumps down. You have Rollins at 7K now. Quickly 67, Nembhard $6,600, AJ Mitchell 63. Kind of cut it out there. We go back and forth on your Toronto play, like which one comes through on which day. 29 minutes remaining quickly, 12, 3, and 7. Obviously, the games prior to that was nails, 35, 39, 40, 46, and 36 fantasy points. So he can do it. It is the Charlotte matchup, so it's not terrible here either. It's just whether or not you believe it's his turn in the rotation to, put up some points.
I mean, it's a very good matchup. So I'm definitely good with quickly. I just have a hard time not clicking Nembhard. Dude, the role is so good. It is just such a good role. They're not healthier. I mean, possibly with Matherin back, I guess that's something to consider.
Is Matherin back officially? Or
he's questionable. No, he's questionable. So
he's close, I think was the last comment.
Yeah, he's officially listed as questionable. So like what I'd say is like if Matherin's back, then maybe it's not as surefire. But if Matherin sits out again, I don't want out of principle. I mean, even in these blowouts, like he's still getting 31 minutes. In these games that are eventually when they are competitive, he's gonna play high to mid, like high 30s minutes. He's losing out on all this on the garbage time. So if there's no Matherin, 6,600 looks fantastic. Probably not going to pay 7K for Rollins. Quentin Grimes, I think, is definitely going to it's going to hurt if Paul George is back. And then AJ Mitchell was doing nothing until the fourth quarter where he just gets to close out all these close game or blowouts. And he's like, hey, look at me. I'm the next Jalen Brunson, going to get a contract, second round pick, going to go to a new team one day and just average 20 a game.
Probably.
Is that a bold take? I mean, it just feels that way.
I mean, as of now, I mean, he's kind of developing into that. Again, he gets the opportunity, obviously, to play on the Thunder, so that helps too.
Sure.
If there's no Cade, you have Danis here again. 47, 45, 38 fantasy points. Price drops from 61 to 58.
Dogness Jenkins, we're just playing him. Talking smack. Did you see him talking smack to Maxey too during the game? And Maxey even like gave him his flowers after the game.
Yeah, he's
like
great.
He was just like two competitors talking, like Yeah, if there's no Cade, we're absolutely playing Dennis Jenkins. There's no one can stop us.
Yep. Davion, Dante DiVincenzo, Jordan Clarkson, Brandon Williams, and Fears. round out your next group there.
Yeah, so like Mitchell, we say it every slate. Super safe if you want to play Davion Mitchell. Super safe. Look at point out one bad game in that you can't.
Nice floor, a little ceiling with the 35 and 36.
Yep. That will dissipate when Tyler Hero's back, but for now, 5,600
Hero
for Davion.
is practicing. They said 1 to 2 weeks.
Right? Yeah. We're very close. DiVincenzo, there is a GPP ceiling. If you want to get there, Dallas second leg of a back-to-back, it's a pretty good spot. Same thing. I mean, obviously, you look at the Clarkson stuff, and we're going to talk, obviously, the Landry Shamet legacy game in a few.
Dude.
But, like...
I double take that one real quick. I was like, he did what?
Yeah. Like, OG's out.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson's out. Already established.
Yep.
McBride,
stars are aligning for Clarkson here.
McBride is questionable, John, as well. So we could just be simply looking at this. Like, this is what Jordan Clarkson has done throughout his whole career, right? Like, he has played and been good when extended. So, yes, if there's no Miles McBride, it's wheels up for, like, anything wearing a Knicks jersey, basically. Because they'll be
$5,200 in this peso spot against Miami. And they just played Miami.
I know. It's a must. There would be a lot of 3 Nick lineups because you would just go back to
Towns.
Obviously go to Towns. You would have Clarkson, and then Bridges was great the other day, and obviously Shamet. Yeah.
I don't think I would play Shamet again, but
we don't know what the price is.
That's true. I don't know what the price is yet, but I know that Shamet's not that player. So
sure.
That would feel like ultimate chasing there. Do you play Williams, Fears, or Ball here?
Yeah, so Williams, we got benched the other night.
Yeah.
He's played 24 minutes currently. There's 25. So he's going to be the dominant part of this split. Him and D'Angelo are going to be 26, 22. He's at 11, 6, and 2 with a steal. Like, 26 minutes is fine. I'd play Fears over the 2, but like, I would say it's pretty safe playing Fears because he gets blowout run, right? Like, we just watched it. He got him and Derek Queen started and closed. That feels very good. It's a terrible spot, but I'd be good with Fears.
Okay. Anything else for some value on this one? Got TJ at 45, Cole Anthony's 45, McBride obviously is 43 if he was to play.
I don't hate the McBride price. He is a big cardio guy, obviously. We know Miles McBride.
Definitely.
The cardio king.
He had the playoff run a few years back that he was like pretty good or something like that?
Yeah. I mean, he's not a bad player. He's just he's just what he is. I guess Derek Jones was seen on crutches after the game. Bogdanović started the second half, played 35 minutes. He's now played 35 and 37 minutes in back-to-back games because they don't have offense. I mean, they just simply don't have offense without Kawhi available. So
you've gone down this run with him so many times, but he is only 4K. So
dude, point guard, shooting guard, 4,100, legitimate chance to start because Derek Jones got hurt. Right. So I think that there's
gotta take double-digit shots.
Gotta take double, and he plays with an elite passer.
Yeah.
Right. So I am definitely interested in some bogey at either guard spot.
Okay.
But that's probably it unless some other news comes down the pipeline.
Shooting guard, you give Donovan Mitchell at 92 and Anthony Edwards at 91. Those are obviously some really good prices.
Congrats to DraftKings for finally
giving Edwards 9K.
Yeah, he's only dominated every game he's played in basically since the Knicks blowout.
Yeah, and both of these are really good spots for both of these players.
Yep.
So I'll set on either of them if you get them into your lineup.
Yep.
Then you drop down in 7K. A lot of guys here: Murphy, Ingram, Powell, Bridges, and Cooper Flagg. Got a go-to here.
I mean, Murphy's looked great, terrible spot. Ingram, great spot. Norm continues to just score like an absolute maniac.
Yeah, 38 actual.
The 8 threes were his like peripheral stat, right? Like that was like the stat that he could like use in another category because he
34 threes over the last 2 games for a
he doesn't care. He's a maniac.
He knows Hero's coming back, so he's like, I gotta get my shots up now. So
Norm, I mean, it's obviously super high scoring, same matchup. Mikhail was very good last game. I would say he was very aided by a specific category. That's very hard to say he's going to do it again. But, if he does do it again, salute to him.
He took 21 shots.
He did. And he's going to be asked to do it again, right? Because that's basically, I mean, they don't have 2, possibly 3 starters if you want to include McBride. And then Cooper Flagg, of course, you can play him in tournaments. He was terrible the other day where he just like didn't do anything, but he's obviously just a super talented. I mean, like tonight, Cooper Flagg, 16 currently with like a little less than a minute left in the game. 16, 6-4, 1 steal, 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Like such a Cooper Flagg does it all kind of game. So yeah, if you want to get to some Cooper Flagg, he's solid.
Just tied the game with some free throws. Cooper Flagg.
Cooper did.
Yep. Jaquez is $6,900. Mentioned Grimes. Canepo 66. Edgecombe 63. Mitchell we talked about. Maybe a returning Matherin at $6,200. And then Karis LeVert again. If there's no Cade, could be some interesting there. Any I guess favorites of that group? Obviously, Jaquez has continued to rig. Outside of this blip here, right? Like been really good this season. So
it's probably just Jaquez. I don't think any of that 6K tier is very appealing to me.
Largely agree with you. I would worry if Matherin does come back, he's limited. Just like
absolutely. It's a toe injury. He's only played 2 games. Yeah. I agree.
Sexton, Jarice is here again. Clarkson we've talked about. Javonte Green had a pretty good game the other day. Lonzo's 5K. Robinson's 5K.
Another tier, it's kind of like it just exists in the world. I don't have a strong. We talked Clarkson. That would be like the thing that I can definitively say I'd want to play.
We can go to Shamit then. He's 44. He had 36 actual.
He did, and
I just don't see this happen.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I don't know.
I don't know how it happened in the first place. Guy knocked down 6 threes.
I mean, like, what we can say is he is going to play a lot. I think we can comfortably say he's going to play a lot. I mean, he had been starting when Mitch Robb sits. He'd been starting anyway. Like, he was playing more than Jordan Clarkson. And as much as Miles McBride, basically. So I will see where the ownership falls. But I mostly agree with you. Probably going to avoid.
Okay.
But if he's not owned, like if McBride doesn't play and Ledger Shamit is unowned, it would be something to think about.
He's just like, I mean, this is like what he does. Like he's this kind of player, right? Like he's
yes, but
20 points, fantasy points. Like
yes, but there's also like a clear void. Like there's no Brunson, there's no OG.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like I'm not saying he's going to score 36 points, but if nobody's going to play Shamit in that pace up spot, and he's going to start potentially without 3 starters or 2.5 starters, I guess McBride is, then I don't know. I might consider it.
Okay.
Just because the game environment's so good.
Sure.
What do we have for the total? You 241.5. It's I mean that's
I mean anything in Miami is going to be high, right? The way they're playing right now. So
yeah.
Any other value then?
No, I don't think I saw anything down there.
So any of this like Thunder game theory play, like Isaiah Joe or
I mean Caruso's questionable, so like you could play Isaiah Joe. if in game theory. I mean, he's had some monster in game theory games this year already. So you could play Bogey here. Sam Merrill's going to play like a bunch of minutes because he's they're without Jalen Tyson again. So
sure. Small forward then Siakam, small forward eligibility, small forward, power forward.
Interesting.
$9,700. Then jumps down big time. RJ Barrett $7K. PJ Washington $6,900. Josh Hart, obviously, whenever anybody is out of a lineup, becomes
triple double. Yeah, triple double the other day.
Yeah, this is what Josh Hart does. So like this is like prime Josh Hart season, right? No OG, no Brunson, 34 minutes. You know, perfect tournament play, Josh Hart season.
Yeah. RJ's fine. PJ, Jaquez we talked about. Josh Hart looks super good here.
Yeah, we're obviously used to Hart being a little bit less expensive, but or a little cheaper. But obviously they've had time to adjust his price. So
yes, they have. Yes,
good on them. Kyle Kuzma, someone that we have dogged, and then he went off, and then he played 20 minutes. So.
Well, I mean, he was god awful in that game.
I was gonna say 5 fouls, 20 minutes, 1 point. It's the Lakers. Yeah.
Yeah, he was pathetic.
I guess we'll see what happens with Detroit plays. McDaniel 6K.
Dude, Jaden McDaniels has been so good. Like the Jaden McDaniels leap is here.
What did Najee do today?
They're in overtime. He played 27 minutes, but he's not playing in overtime.
Not on the floor right now. All right. Only 8 points, 8 rebounds for Najee Marshall. Darius is there. Sadiq Bey 5K. Tough spot, obviously.
Yeah. Also, we don't know what's gonna. Zion was questionable.
Sure.
For the front leg. Seems to me as if he's going to play in this one, and that was like the decision, right? Are you going to play the front leg or the second leg? I think that would push Sadiq to the bench. Whoa.
That's not a correct price. That's not a correct price tag. $4,500 DeAndre Hunter. That's not right. It's $2,000 cheaper than he's been. Gonna be playing a lot of DeAndre Hunter, I guess. Everybody will be.
But why?
Why is he cheap?
Yeah, why?
I think they just made a mistake.
That has to. It just literally is a mistake. No.
Nothing that he's done. It's the cheapest he's been all season. Nothing he's done has deserved to drop him $2,200. Played 32 minutes last game. Yeah, he didn't shoot well, but okay. At $4,500, I would take 18 fantasy points. It's not great, but it's not like the worst outcome. And he's been giving you 30 plus. They don't have Garland. Probably just gonna be playing DeAndre Hunter here against Milwaukee. So
I don't really have like a.
Click that button now.
I'm not entirely sure where they went wrong, but now, okay.
I mean, I thought the Merrill price was like at 4K was a little like iffy.
No, but it's not this. It's not this.
No, right. But like, because he was a little bit higher. The minutes have been pretty good, right? 28, 23.
Yeah, but he just hasn't been like, he's been like good real life, bad.
Yeah. But like when I saw the 4K price tag, I was like, you know what? That's like not a bad last man in when you're trying to like figure out, I was like, all right, he's 4K. Like I'll take my 20 points and I'll move forward. But this has 7x upside, 8x upside.
So that's this isn't the PJ Washington 3K one, but this is like next level.
It's about as feeling mispriced as it's been this
year. That's a big miss.
Right? Because 8x here is 36 fantasy points.
It's a big miss.
Well, we're gonna play them. So
yeah. At small forward, Kobe Sanders is a name to just monitor. The Clippers have basically said they're going to play. They're just going to play like some of their younger players.
Yeah.
And they lost Derrick Jones. They also had entered Jordan Miller back into the rotation. He also got hurt.
Yeah.
And they're without Kawhi. I just think on second leg of a back-to-back with how old they are, someone like Kobe Sanders is going to play.
Sure.
And
agree with that.
Again, they're just old. Like they're just an old team. So we don't know what they're going to do on the second leg of back-to-back to begin with.
Nope. I agree. So Sanders is cool. Gives us some value to save because we do have some spend ups. Obviously, Giannis is 11.8. We get there. Towns is $9,500. Obviously, again, Towns coming off of a 39-11 game in this matchup. So playing a $45 Hunter makes it a lot easier to get the Towns at 95.
It sure does. Yeah, like I'm definitely okay with playing Giannis always. But we have Towns for $2,000, like over $2,000 cheaper.
Yeah.
Who's like, he hit 31.5 the other day. You know,
we talked about this on Friday. Remember when I was like, "Oh, we did an example line, but we don't have any of the spend ups." You're like, "Well, technically, like we do."
Towns is a 10K player.
65. He's probably an 11K player at this point, right? Like,
and everything we could have hoped for, other than him scoring more in the second half, because he obviously, Ledger Shamit did what he did, but like 38 minutes season high, the points season high, the rebounds consistent, the assists there's really no bad anything. And he's going to be super popular because of it. No ban, there's no ban. Like this is just it's another just smash. Like salute to Giannis if you can find a way to build Giannis Towns, or like that's fine. But I just don't value Giannis as highly on a slate with Karl-Anthony Towns, no Jalen Brunson.
No, I agree. I agree. Bridges at 88 is a little expensive. Obviously, he has a ceiling. Barnes 85, Randall at 81.
Yeah. Randall has been a maniac lately.
Yeah.
So, dude, they are playing so well. He is playing so well. The minutes were a product of Rudy Gobert's foul trouble in that game. And when we get to Naz Reid, his is as well.
Yeah.
Him and Naz Reid played out of their minds. But yeah, I think we just have to look at what Randall's doing. Because, dude, it's like every night. Every
basketball we've seen him play since his like Pelicans days, right? Like,
yeah, this has been a treat. And it's every category.
Yeah.
Like he has been a nightly triple-double threat.
And they're not moving his price tag, and he's gone for 50 like a bunch. So
yep.
That's good there. You do have Mobley at 78. Chet's obviously in a really good spot.
There's obviously, you're right.
Something with Cleveland, right?
Yeah, they're obviously the algorithm said something here.
Because they were over 8K in these, like 89. Now he's 78.
I'm pretty sure Mobley was over 9K.
Yeah, I'm saying, 91, 80, 89, 88, 87, 86. Been going down a little bit, but like, okay, well, he's not 78. He didn't just drop off.
It's going to be interesting. It's an interesting how we handle this because, buddy,
he's been really good too. He just has the Giannis matchup, right? That's just the only down draw to that, I guess. But like,
yeah, but he has such a high ceiling. 7,800 is like it's criminal.
Yeah. Again, you have the Wiggins and Hart here at 769. They didn't start Beef Stew the other day.
They did not.
They played your boy Paul Reed.
B-ball Paul, yeah.
So we got that. John Collins 53.
Yeah, he's been like incredibly disappointing. Is that fair to say? Like I feel like
the numbers were there. Obviously, you can see the playing time and see the production. It hasn't been like we've seen the last couple of years with Utah. So
like he entered the starting lineup too, and it just doesn't feel like a good fit.
Sure.
Like I would rather play Naz Reid than John Collins, knowing that Naz Reid's going to come off the bench. I just feel like we've talked about it a little bit. everything's been trending up for Naz Reid. Like the playing time's been trending up. The production's been way better. You know, he ran very good with minutes because foul trouble, but he also fouled out of that game. So
sure. Jovic is 5K. Again, tough to kind of get there at the current form. Barlow came back 29 minutes.
Yeah, that one's interesting. That one's very interesting. And I wonder what they do because Embiid is out and Adembona is out. So obviously, like, we're gonna get the Drummond like big minutes center game.
Mm-hmm.
Watford barely played. He started, barely played. They played Barlow like basically the whole second half. They're without Oubre. I wonder. I just wonder what, like, how they're gonna approach their lineup. I don't want to play a 5K Dominic Barlow for the record.
Okay.
But I do wonder what their lineup is gonna look like because they're down Oubre, they're down Embiid.
Because he obviously, like you said, he didn't start that game, so.
And also he did start the second half and basically played the whole second half. But like, what is Paul George? If Paul George comes back, how does he factor in here? Like,
Paul George isn't going to play a full workload though.
No, of course, but just having another wing in there, I just don't. Already, I don't want to play a 5K Dominic Barlow. I would feel like super disgusting, even thinking about getting there.
17 minutes for him in his return. Let's see. Are we doing anything else at power forward?
I don't think so. I was trying to see if we had one like really bad priced player. I was trying to look.
Jerry played 30 minutes, but I mean,
he's just such a zero. He is such a zero.
Well, if we go to center, Duran's 8K, which if he plays,
he's probable.
Okay, well, and again, we'll see, right? I mean, we'll find out with Detroit, but if he plays, that's a ridiculous tag for him, like in that spot against Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
And if K
starting Bradley, playing Jay Huff, playing Isaiah Jackson,
he's going to dominate that. So $8,000 for him there. I mean, Jared Allen's the same price as always. They didn't do anything with him. He's just $6,300.
Zubats has been really good without Kawhi. You keep saying it. He's just consistently going to get you 40.
How did Ware do that game? Another double-double.
Yeah, and all the minutes.
Drummond?
Yeah.
All the minutes?
Oh, look at that. Double-double and all the minutes. And they dropped his price. Oh, no, it kept it
up 200.
Up
200.
Yeah.
But he'll get the Zubac matchup, so they'll keep him on the floor there.
Dude, Pirtle has been a maniac.
Yeah.
And he lost out the blowout.
To your point, like they've, 30 seems to be the cap because they're just playing other guys.
Well, 26 minutes they got blown out, or they blew him out. Sure. They all lost out a bunch of time.
Yeah. You had commented obviously earlier in the year though that they had they've limited some of his playing time.
It was for sure more prevalent, but like he has come back and he is, I think, going to probably just hover around 30 minutes.
Okay. If there's no Duran, obviously Reed would be the play there at 56.
I mean, Queen's price is 4,700.
Yeah.
And like I understand.
Yeah, he had a tough matchup tonight, and he was doing nothing until he did everything. So
he is a really good fantasy player, and part of the do everything was in garbage time, right? If you think that this game blows out, you said it's literally a 17.5 point spread. Guess what, buddy? Derek Queen's going to be on the floor. So I have no issue going to Derek Queen at 4,700. None. Because if he's going to continue to play in blowout, if he's going to start, I guess the question is, does he still start when Zion comes back? Or are they like, what do they do? What's the redundancy, I guess?
Well, that's why people were like, you drafted Queen? Why? You have Zion already. So
right.
Cole Brennan's 46. Where's my boy? Just play Mamu, man. Guy gets on the floor and is just, Jalen Smith over here, just smash.
He is a very fun fantasy roster with
gets on the floor and does everything. Shoots threes, blocks shots, gets rebounds.
He's crazy. He's crazy. He really is. He's just.
I'm gonna see what, dude. I showed you his prop the other day. It was 8.5 points. So if it's that's where we're at again, I'm gonna just play the over there.
He's an absolute maniac.
Let's see, Mamu points 7.5. The line is 7.5 right now.
He's only missed that once in his last 8 games, and he only played 11 minutes in that game, which feels low.
Yeah, so 7.5 is his line right now.
7.5 is the line right now.
Yeah, on Prize Picks and Underdog, like that feels like an easy over.
It does.
Charlotte.
It does feel like a pretty good spot.
So, because again, he shoots threes, he gets free throws, so like it's there. Anyways, I've been playing a lot of like punt Mamu, and it's worked. So, would have it was better when Karimori Boyles was out of the lineup, but it's it's still.
Dude, I think I like the punt center idea.
Yeah,
like I don't think it's a bad strategy. There's a lot of volatility at that position, and there's a lot of really good fantasy players that are backup centers.
Yep, I agree. All right, so how do we want to do this? Assuming just Duran being probable, we just plug him in, right?
Towns.
And then Clarkson.
Yes. Derek Queen.
You're just getting there.
Oh, he's a center.
Yeah, he's a center only. Rather just do Mamu if we're gonna punt. We're gonna double center it. Just do Mamu.
I would rather play Derek Queen, but I get your sentiment.
Mine's just my price point more than anything.
I mean, 4,700. Derek Queen was 5,300. Like that's still such a.
I know.
I wish he still had the power forward eligibility. Sad.
Let's see. Was there any other value? I was thinking Queen Center only. Yeah, that kind of sucks. What did TJM do? 16 minutes.
Working his way up.
So there probably wasn't any other value that we were playing then.
No, I don't think so.
Again, Merrill is probably just good for 5x at 4K. And then Mamu is there. So $5,700 then.
5,700 for like a guard or you could also
it's not really like great spot.
I mean Nembhard, Naz Reid.
Nembhard 66 guard only.
Naz Reid 50. Naz Reid. Just leave it there.
Okay. 55.50. Clarkson. Actually, Clarkson can go here, right? So we'll do this.
Yeah, shooting guard.
All right. Nembhard, Clarkson, Hunter, Towns, Duran, guard, Reed, utility. 55.50 left. We talked about a couple of value plays that could be plugged in there. Full lineup will be in the Discord. Grande and I will be back live at 5 to do this all over again with the latest lineup news and all the good stuff to get you guys ready for this Monday main slate. Once again, hit that like, share, subscribe button, and let us know what your favorite NBA team is in the comment section. We'll see you later.